So this is us here just doing a little promo. We're just about to record Further Off the Chart 4.
Yeah.
We have the hat that's there. And somewhere over here we have
a sheet
of paper with the stuff on it, yes. And we're going to do our time-honoured cutting up of...
Look, I'm allowed scissors now.
Cutting up of the items, and then we'll stick them in the old Tipfer, and we'll pick them out and get on with recording Further Off the Chart 4. Commencing cutting. So this is it. This is how technical we are.
This is show preparation
Yeah.
in its entirety.
Yeah. Once every 10 weeks, this is what we have to go through.
Here's a record for the show. Here's another record for the show. And so on. And eventually they all go in the Tipfer.
Yeah, we get them all cut up. One of the reasons that we wanted to do a little video and say hello was because of course this is going to go out to everybody for a change.
Yes.
This particular bit. So we're appealing to everybody, all the people that listen to us. How many of you download music on a regular basis?
Legally?
Legally, yes, legally. How many of you legally download music on a regular basis? And therefore, how much do you spend annually on downloaded music?
Oh, I would like to think about it.
Yes, Steve, how much do you spend on downloaded music? Far too much.
My entire income. And then some.
It's very true. The number of times I've come over to see Steve and Mrs. Binney is having a go at him for spending this week's food allowance on music again.
Sorry, have a cup of tea. There's no biscuits because Steve's spent all the money on downloads and CDs again.
So anyway, my question is this. So if you download music and you do that on a regular basis and each track costs, let's say, 99 pence, yeah? Our show... or rather, our subscription to Patreon. Yes, you see where we're going here. It's the begging for money video.
Yes.
So what my point is basically this. So we have some fantastic Patreon backers at the moment who are giving us a sizable amount, but that's still only about 50% of our production costs. Hello, Steve.
Hello there.
Well, I focus on you, not
I'm
Hattie.
still here.
Yes.
I've done my cutting.
So that covers about 50% of our costs. But what we'd really like is people who do actually listen to the show. For $1 a month, you get access to all of the things that, like this, for example, this Further Off the Chart that we're currently doing,
Yes.
which standard listeners who just listen to our show and listen to the outtakes and do give us feedback and occasionally. and we really appreciate all that. But if any of you, please, could consider sort of dipping in and putting $1 a month in, it is literally one download a month.
Yeah.
You know, it's the cost of one download a month, and for that you get in the region of, what did I work out? About 100 tracks.
Yep.
And on average 10 hours of witty banter.
Yes.
All for $1 a month.
That's not bad, is it?
It's not bad at all. So that's what we're asking. Please do consider putting your hand in your pocket. One download less. What's that? 12 downloads a year? Oh dear. And for 12 instead of 12 downloads a year, you get over 1,000 tracks. Indeed.
Yes.
Over 1,000 tracks and over 100 hours of witty banter coming into your inbox weekly.
Yes.
And obviously there's more outtakes that we don't post because there's stuff that we do tend to ramble on about and get sidetracked on that aren't really relevant to the main show but are quite funny.
Yes.
And so we put those out on Patreon as well. So you've got say Further Off the Charts specials that we do.
Virtual CD of the month.
That's right, yes, of course, the virtual CD of the month. So there's even more tracks.
There's even more, yes.
Even more tracks on a monthly basis. And all the other outtakes and stuff, and any of the other things that we're going to come up with over the next 12 months.
Yes.
Now that we're 12 months into this, we're a full year now.
Now we almost know what we're doing.
Right. So, that's another further off the chart done, isn't it?
It is.
Look
Yeah.
at it.
We've got
There you
the
go.
remnants of
Yeah,
the show there.
yeah. Confetti, all done. And the hat is over there, it's empty.
You put it back on now.
Yeah, we can put it on, yes.
There you go. Very nice. Suits you.
Oh, very much. If they see me walking down the street, hello.
Hello.
Oh God, I've just realised with this beard and the glasses, look like Adam Savage.
Oh, very nice. It's a good look.
Right. Am I missing an eyebrow? Yeah. Right, anyway, just to say thanks for listening. The point of all of this was to try and drum up some business, and please go out and have a think about putting $1 in the pot on Patreon for us a month, and you get to listen to the things that we've just recorded.
Yes.
Because otherwise you can't. So,
Otherwise, what was the point?
yeah, exactly.
Why did we do this?
Well, this is a promo video, isn't it? So yeah, please do go and consider putting $1 in a month. As I say, it's the cost of one download, and if you've just downloaded Ed Sheeran, then go and ask for your money back and give us the quid instead. All right? Yeah, good idea.
That'll work.
Fantastic. Right, we look forward to seeing you on Patreon, and we look forward to hearing from you on any of the social media outlets that we're on: Twitter, Facebook, soundofthecrowd.org.uk itself, our Mixcloud page, our Patreon page, Instagram, and anything else? Have I missed anything?
I don't think there is anything else, is there?
Well, there we go then. So there are literally a dozen ways of getting in touch with us.
Yeah.
And if you decide you want to go the extra step and pay maybe $5 or even $10 a month towards us, then you get your special show. So you get if you pay $5, you get to choose the record of the week for the next show, and the tracks from that.
Yes.
And we'll ask you for a little bit of information. We'll include you as our show show sponsor for that that particular show. If you want to pay $10 a month, then you get lots of free goodies, books included. Steve's, of course. Two. Well, both books.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Yes.
Sure,
I can't remember. One's a PDF and one's an actual copy, isn't it?
Yes.
Signed no less.
Signed,
And
not necessarily by me.
that's very true.
If you like, I can, but you can get someone else to sign it if you prefer.
And a whole show.
Yes.
A whole show
To yourself.
To yourself. Now,
Yes.
there are two ways of doing it.
To your specifications.
You could have a standard off-the-chart show,
Mm-hmm.
whereby you get to choose the songs and the album and the tracks from the album, or you could do like one of our sponsors has done and actually put a whole show together yourself.
Yes.
So you choose every single track. Has to have a theme though.
Yes.
So
Not just random, not
no.
like, here are some songs that I like, because that's cheating.
You need to have a theme. So yes, think about it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks very much for listening. Thanks for taking the time to listen to us waffle on as per usual, and we look forward to seeing you at some point, sometime down the line, and hopefully also seeing your patronage. All right. Take care. Thanks for listening. Cheers.